Well, don't get ready for spring driving just yet. Our snowiest days may be just ahead of us. 10 for 7's Katie LaSalle and AAA insurance expert Skylar McKinley recently talked about what that means for your home and your car.
I really like this topic. So what should Coloradans know about our weather pattern this time of year?
Yeah, in your line of business, you probably hear a lot of jokes about our weather, that if you don't like it, wait a day and it'll change dramatically. That is true. That is Colorado. But the general trends are simpler and something we understand well. March tends to be our snowiest month, followed by April. February, by contrast, is our fourth snowiest. So we are looking ahead to when really winter begins. It has been a dry winter so far, but I want to tell everybody we're not out of the woods. From an insurance perspective, these next few months are critical for a couple reasons. It stays light later, so folks are out and about longer, which increases the likelihood of a crash or insurance claim. And there are going to be some warm days that I think make us lazy. We forget that we have to be ready for winter driving. So folks forget to stay vigilant and get in a crash. That increase in crashes, of course, is why we see an increase in insurance claims this time of year. I call it Fool's Spring, and all of the perils of Fool's Spring are avoidable, but you do have to stay vigilant.
Fool's Spring, I like it. So how can Coloradans avoid having to file an insurance claim as part of it?
Yeah, so stay in the mindset that we are still in winter and we will be until May. So on your car, keep those winter tires on for a few more months. Don't swap those out quite yet. Make sure you follow your car's advice. If the tire pressure warning light comes on a cold morning, that morning go fill to the cold weather max listed on the door jamb. Obviously, don't speed, don't get reckless. And when we have a warm day, know that it isn't time to forget how to drive in snow and ice. This is not California. It also goes for your home. When it comes to your home, get your furnace serviced now. If it's giving you any issues, we've got cold days ahead. Replace those filters every 3 months. On a warm day, if you end up going into your garden using your garden home, make sure you drain it and store it and shut off the valves again. Go back to winter mode, even if you've gotten to use your hose. And then here's a big one that people forget. Keep your driveways and sidewalks clear of ice and snow. It's the law, at least for sidewalks. And don't count on it just melting away when we get a warm day. Even if that happens, and it may, until it happens, you and your guests can be at a significant risk of slipping and falling, which is an insurance nightmare when it comes to liability. So don't let it melt away. Keep clearing that snow as it falls.
Really great advice. And as we look ahead to the warmer months, what else should we be getting ready for in the insurance department?
Yeah, folks are looking ahead to spring and summer. They might be thinking about their boat, their RV, their jet ski, motorcycles, warm weather toys. Review those insurance policies now to make sure you're covered and that nothing's changed, especially you might not have used some of those toys during the pandemic. And I recommend, as always, working with a local agent, somebody who gets to know you, who knows Colorado, who knows our summers, our springs, and our Fool's Springs as well. We can help you find a local agent at AAA.com/insurance.